Hey everyone, I'm Drex, and this is the 2 Minute Drill brought to you exclusively by our partner, Order, the connected asset visibility and security company. Order can bring nearly instant visibility for everything on your network with a minimal setup time for your staff. This Chasm stuff is pretty amazing. Find out more at thisweekhealth.com/order. That's ORDR, thisweekhealth.com/order. On the 2 Minute Drill, we do at least three stories at least two times a week, all part of one great community, the 229 Cyber and Risk community here at This Week Health. I try to keep it simple and focused and mostly plain English, so it's easy to share with your teams. Thanks for being with me today. Here's some stuff you might want to know about. I promise I'll eventually stop talking about Change Healthcare and the Change Healthcare breach, but it's like we've now arrived at the season-ending reunion episode for a Bravo TV show we can't believe we binge watched, but here we are, so we might as well go ahead and finish it. Cyber thugs going by the name of Ransom Hub are holding Change hostage for more money, and the countdown clock on their dark web leak site expires on Friday. And when they do, they'll either publish the data or they'll sell the data. Don't go look for the site. I do that so you don't have to. Ransom Hub is telling Change Healthcare that if they pay the additional ransom, they promise they won't leak the 4 terabytes of data they claim to have. Double extortion moves from bad guys often mean double season ending episodes, so stay tuned. I'll keep you updated. Axios has an interesting story on ex-Uber security chief Joe Sullivan, who was convicted a year ago on charges related to covering up Uber's 2016 cyber attack and then obstructing a federal investigation. It was this story that made a lot of us in cyber start to worry that we might be arrested or put in jail for being bad CISOs, but I don't think it's going to be like that. If you read the story and you read the associated links, I think you'll come to the same conclusion I did. Mr. Sullivan wasn't arrested for being a bad CISO. He was arrested for severely mishandling a breach and committing crimes. So don't do stuff like that, and I think you'll mostly be fine. By the way, Mr. Sullivan was sentenced to 3 years probation and 200 hours of community service, and he now works for a company that helps other companies automate how they respond to cyber breaches and how they communicate with regulators. Finally, several of our friends testified on Capitol Hill this week in a hearing on healthcare cybersecurity. John Regi from the American Hospital Association, Greg Garcia from the Health Sector Coordinating Council, Scott McLean, CIO of MedStar and Chime Chairman, among others, were all in that lineup. It's worth listening to the replay or reading the transcript. And you don't have to look around for these stories. I post them all at thisweekhealth.com/news. And hey, on Monday, the 22nd, I'll release the first official long-form cyber podcast from This Week Health. It's called Unhack the Podcast, and my co-host, Shauna Hofer, and I will talk about how bad guys are using AI and what you can do about it. That's this Monday on Unhack the Podcast. Thanks again to our partner Order, the exclusive sponsor of the 2 Minute Drill. You can see them live at RSA in May and check out Order AI Chasm, available now in the AWS store. You can find the 2 Minute Drill wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for This Week Health Newsroom. There's a collection of great shows in that channel, including the 2 Minute Drill. Give those all a listen. And that's it for today's 2 Minute Drill. Thanks for listening. Stay a little paranoid, and I'll see you around campus.